What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kid back with another video. Today, Tuesday, we got a big slate. There's a lot of games. But I want to start out. I do want to apologize for not dropping any videos during Feast Week. If you don't know what Feast Week is, it's like in college basketball, like the week of Thanksgiving. Whole bunch of great matchups, stuff like that. But unfortunately, with the games like being decided like every day in a like tournament style, the props didn't drop as quick as I wanted them to, so I didn't drop any videos. So yeah, I'm not sure if anybody was expecting videos. I don't have many followers, but if you were, sorry about that. But once again, my Twitter and my Instagram are on the screen. Follow. I drop my slips on there sometimes. I do have like an Instagram group chat. Just DM me and I'll add you to it. And yeah, that's where I drop my props. But in a situation like that, yeah, it's kind of hard to make a video. But on a day like today, they had the games up early, so I was able to look at it early when I got off work. So I got 4 plays for y'all. Let's get into it. First, we have Xavier Brown. He's cleared his prop in 4 out of 7 games. And that's not a crazy hit rate, but I do love this matchup. Wake Forest is top 55 in tempo. So they play at a super fast pace. And luckily for me, I was able to find that Brown has played 3 opponents already in the top 70 and quality opponents at that. He's played Gonzaga, he's played Nebraska, and then another smaller school, but they were, high tempo. I'm not really reading too much into that game, just the Gonzaga and Nebraska game. Both of those teams, especially Gonzaga, solid teams. And now you get Wake. Wake has shown that they're also solid. 2 close losses to Michigan and Texas Tech. And yeah, if we just look, they're letting a lot of, players just hit threes and get to the paint, all that. And they just, I don't know. The offense is there, but the defense, not so much. But in Brown's case, he had 21 versus Gonzaga. He had 20 versus Nebraska. And I just like the volume he's going to get. He hasn't had a game where he's taken less than 9 shots. So, I love that. Should be in line for 30-plus minutes. And, yeah, I really like the matchup. Yeah, so that's by far my favorite player today. But, yeah, next up we got Jackson Kohler. The only reason I'm taking this play is because this is going to be the slowest game of the day. Both teams really half-court offenses, and I just don't think he's going to have a lot of volume. In the 2 games where he's attempted 3 or less, which I see happening today, he's 1 out of 2. So I'll just take the chance that, he's not super efficient. I think the only thing that kind of worries me is that he is 4 out of 7 to over. And are we sure that Iowa's legit? They haven't really played much. I mean, Ole Miss is cool. Forgot the other school they just played. But, I mean, they played 2 decent teams. They haven't played anybody on MSU's level yet. They do project to be a good defensive team, though. So I'll take our chances. I really don't think he attempts more than 3. If he does, then I don't know. Our chances aren't that good. Now, this one, I just don't understand it. Malachi Moreno, he just doesn't have the volume to hit this. Now, I will say he started the past 2 games, and he's looked pretty good. But now you're playing North Carolina. Caleb Wilson and Vasar, I'm not going to say they're crazy out-of-this-world defenders, but that's a lot of length that they're about, that he's about to play. He's got to guard them. He might get in foul trouble. And then without the volume, he has to be efficient. So I just don't see that being a line that he hits. He's been under the line 5 out of 7 games. And Kentucky has played Michigan State, where he had 9 points. only 2 shot attempts. And then played Louisville as well, 3 shot attempts, and he had 8 points. So you see when he's efficient, he can still stay under. And then, yeah. And against a good school like MSU, you see he doesn't really attempt them. He gets hacked, then he gets his points. I just don't see 13. But I will say, I just bet on Carson Cooper on Thanksgiving, and UNC let him go over. So, not saying this is a lock by any means, but I just don't see 13. That's a crazy pricing if you ask me. And the last official play of the day is Henry Vasar. This line doesn't make a lot of sense. North Carolina doesn't run that many people, so as long as he don't get in foul trouble, he's gonna get the minutes. And then he's 5 out of 7 this prop. They still don't have Seth Trimble, and you're probably like, well, that's a guard. How does that affect him? Seth Trimble is a great rebounder, so Vasar gets more rebounding opportunities when Trimble is out. On the other side, Kentucky still doesn't have JQs. So, yeah, I like the chances that he gets his. The only miss he had was versus Michigan State and Navy. Michigan State, good defensive team. Navy, it is what it is. He just didn't show up that game. But, yeah, he should get plenty of volume, shot attempts, tons of rebounding opportunities. I really like this prop. I don't know how I didn't mention this before, but yeah. Also, both of these teams are top 100 in pace, so this is going to be super fast-paced game. Plenty of opportunity for him to hit this. And I know I said 4 plays, but I'm going to give one unofficial play, 5th play, whatever you want to do with this. Both of these teams are top 10 in pace. This is going to be crazy. This prop right here, he's hitting 7 out of 8 games. The only reason this is not an official play, his minutes are all over the place. He gets in foul trouble. Like, there's a way he can miss this. That's why this is priced like this. Otherwise, yeah, he's hitting 7 out of 8 games. Like I said, they're both going to be super fast-paced, so lots of shots, so many chances for him to get blocks. I will say Florida State does like to shoot a lot of threes, so that's not necessarily great for, shot blockers. But, yeah, I'm going to take a chance on this. It's not an official play, but if you like it and you want to watch a fun game, I say roll with it. But, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I will say I am kind of pissed that they didn't put any Florida State props up as of the recording of this video. But, yeah, hopefully you follow. Hopefully we cash 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5 if you take this play. And, yeah, like I said, for future reference, if they don't put the props out early, I'm not going to drop a video. So if you do want slips, I'll post them on Twitter, on Instagram. Go back, follow my socials. But, yeah, I don't want y'all to miss out because I'm not going to lie. I won over like $5,000 during Feast Week. It was crazy. But, yeah, great games tonight. Hope to cash out. Thanks for watching. Tune in for the next video. Peace.